Neerja Bhanot was a young and beautiful flight attendant who loved her job and her family. She had a bright future ahead of her, with plans to marry her fiancé and pursue a career in modeling. She was also a brave and compassionate woman who always stood up for what was right. On September 5, 1986, she boarded Pan Am Flight 73 from Mumbai to New York, with a stopover in Karachi. She was the senior flight attendant on the flight, and she greeted the passengers with a smile and a warm welcome. She had no idea that her life was about to change forever. As the plane landed in Karachi, four armed men disguised as security personnel stormed the aircraft and took control of the cockpit. They were members of the Abu Nidal organization, a Palestinian terrorist group that wanted to hijack the plane and use it as a weapon against Israel and the United States. They demanded the release of their comrades from prisons around the world, and threatened to kill the passengers and crew if their demands were not met. Neerja was one of the first to realize the danger, and she quickly alerted the pilots, who managed to escape through an overhead hatch. She then took charge of the situation, and tried to calm down the terrified passengers and crew. She also hid the passports of the American citizens, knowing that they would be the prime targets of the hijackers. For the next 17 hours, Neerja and her colleagues faced the wrath of the terrorists, who beat, tortured, and killed some of the hostages. They also tried to force Neerja to make announcements on the intercom, but she refused to cooperate. She knew that the hijackers were planning to blow up the plane, and she wanted to save as many lives as possible. She waited for the right moment, and when the power supply failed, she seized the opportunity to open the emergency exits and help the passengers escape. She could have been the first one to leave, but she chose to stay behind and assist the others. She was shot and killed by one of the hijackers, while shielding 3 children from the gunfire. She sacrificed her life for the sake of strangers, and became a legend. Neerja Bhanot was not just a flight attendant, she was a hero. She showed the world what courage, selflessness, and humanity mean. She inspired millions of people with her story, and she received the highest honors from India, Pakistan, and the United States. She was a daughter, a sister, a friend, a lover, and a role model. She was Neerja, and she will always be remembered.